these ones that involve sine and other various things. So if we integrate 1 over the square root of 16 minus x squared, we get the inverse sine of x over a, x over 4 in this case, between 4 and 2. It's the inverse sine, so we get the inverse sine of 4 over 4, which is 1. It's going to be 90 degrees, or pi over 2, minus the inverse sine of 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. Sine of 30 is equal to a half. 90 minus 30 is 60. Just double check with our radians. Pi over 2 minus pi over 6. So that's 3 pi over 6 minus pi over 6, which is 2 pi over 6. Pi over 6 is 30. 2 of them is pi over 3, which is 60. So you can check here that you're right in both cases. We have one where we have the band log of 2 to the base e, and we're integrating e to the power of 3x. So integrating e to the power of 3x, we're going to get e to the power of 3x by 1 over 3, or just over 3, between log of 2 to the base e and 0. So we're going to get e to the power of 3 times x, which is log of 2 to the base e, over 3 minus, and we put 0 in here, we're going to get e to the power of 0 over 3, which is a third. So we just need to tidy this up here. 3 by the log, if we wrote it like this separate, we could then just change around. It's going to be log to the base e of 2 to the power of 3, which is log to the base e of 8. So e to the power of this is going to just be 8. So we're going to get 8 over 3 minus 1 over 3, which is going to be 7 over 3 for number 11. Number 12, cos 4x, cos goes to sine, so we're going to get sine 4x by 1 over 4, or sine 4x over 4, or factor out the 1 over 4, between pi over 16 and 0. So we're going to get the sine of 4 times pi over 16, all of that divided by 4, minus the sine of 0. Well, that's going to be 0, so we don't need to worry about anything else, just put 0 in there. So that's going to be on top, that's going to just be pi over 4. Sine of 45 is going to be 1 over root 2 divided by 4 over 1, which is going to be 4 over root 2. Of course, you're saying 1 over 4 root 2. Just careful. 1 over 4 root 2. Turn it upside down and multiply. So number 13, sine 2x. Sine goes to minus cos. So we have minus cos 2x times 1 over 2. So just over 2. Between pi over 6 and 0. Cos of 0 does have a value. So we're going to get minus the cos of twice. Pi over 6 is 30, so the cos is 60 divided by 2. And we're going to have minus the cos, so plus the cos of 60. So we're putting 0 in this time, minus the cos of 0 over 2. And the cos of 60 is a half, so we're going to get a half divided by 2, which is equal to a quarter. So minus a quarter plus a half. Going to be plus a quarter. 14, we have cos 3x. Sine, so it goes to sine 3x by 1 over 3. So sine 3x over 3 between pi over 6. If you want to put it in here, you can put 30 in here and 0. So that's going to give me the sine of 3 30s are 90 over 3. Minus the sine of 0. Once it's 0 there, you don't need to put that in else in, so we're just going to get 1 over 3 here, sine of 90 being 1. Finally, in this video, we'll have this sine 6x, so we're going to get minus cos 6x over 6 between pi over 12, which is 15 degrees, and 0. So we're going to get minus the cos of 6/15 is 90 over 6. minus the cos of 0 over 6. And the cos of 90 is 0, so we're just going to get plus 1 over 6, the cos of 0 being 1 here.